palpable. Just listen to that noise. And that gets things running.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used.
Mbappe. Now it's Messi.
It's a privilege to see the defensive great that is Franco Baresi.
Absolutely.
A marvellous tactical brain married to good pace and a technical ease.
Nesta. Well, that has not gone well. Played into space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That has ended up in no man's land. Batistuta. An uncompromising challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Messi. It's a threatening ball. Danger averted for now. And he's only too happy to take that back. Xavi Alonso into the channel. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a promising position. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Well, that is one way to stop him. And here's Mbappe. Cruyff. Tunisia looking to pass their way.
The ball was very poor.
That's a cute ball. And the through ball. And he's cut it out. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he can clear it away. Cannavaro. Liverpool finding their passes. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now that looks a decent ball. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Mbappe. Now it's Messi.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Baresi getting this one clear. And it's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. And it's lofted through here. And nicely intercepted. Pass somewhat off target. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Vieira. 15 minutes till half-time. And here's Mbappe. Messi. Now that he shoots! It's there! And it's Tunisia who take the lead. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Number 10, Lionel Messi.
Tempo of the game, it's up to them to manage it from here now.
Liverpool trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your...
Shot, surely! He's got a goal! The moment we all craved above all other. His goal, his moment. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Tunisia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Stojkovic providing an outlet on that flank. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, a delicate chip through. Spread neatly. Cruyff. Now, what about a counter-attack? It's a pretty loose pass. Tunisia have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Jordi Alba. Now it's Batistuta. Jordi Alba. Batistuta.
There will be 1 minute.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pass just lacking in accuracy.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's half-time here. Some first-half thoughts?
Tunisia really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Tunisia in control at half-time, 2-0. And we're underway again. Roberto Carlos. Neatly clipped into space. Messi! Oh, it's come loose. Jordi Alba. That's Cannavaro. Now he's off and running. He's through here. Best. He is. Great chance. Oh, in he goes again. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Mbappe duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
A case now of complete control. Nice looking ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, strongly challenged there. Knocks it into space. Best. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And a chance! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Tunisia certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And it's made its way to him.
The attendance for this
and
match
it's going to be another one.
29,950.
Corner number 2 then. Roberto Carlos plays it short. And it's going to be another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Roberto Carlos goes short. Shot a goal! Well, that is remarkable.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Mbappe, very much a man of this moment. Right card, kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Oh, super ball! Messi. Cannavaro gets good distance on it.
Jordi Alba.
Can he spark a counter here?
Now it's Batistuta.
He's found a way through. Seedorf with the foul.
Substitution on the field, number 9.
Liverpool
Batistuta.
can now introduce
Number
the first
7,
of their substitutes.
Xabi Alonso.
Oh, what a ball!
Number 10.
All the way through, so back it comes. And the
Number
finish!
4. Coming on the field,
Oh, well
number
played.
23, Kluivert. Number 14,
Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Number 22,
It's a sharp little ball
Ekitike.
here. Well
Number
timed,
21,
excellent interception.
Mbappe.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Defending was strong and firm. And he's in on goal. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. It is no contest. It is a landslide. It was casual, it was care. And yes, it's him again. Tunisia are at the peak of their powers. Chance! Corner number 4 coming up here. They've played it short. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, the referee's got a decision to make here. What's he going to give? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Probably be looking to play it square from here. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Best. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And it's Jordi Alba. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Real chance here. Mbappe. That is a brilliant interception. Best. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Tries to play it through. Oh, he's onto this. Best conjures time and space where few can, and smartly reclaimed. That's a good ball. Can he finish? It's a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, it's a goal for...
And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our World Charity Fund.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable.
England against Tunisia.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Tries to pass it through, and that's played in low. Van Dijk gets good distance on it. And smartly reclaimed.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Messi. Azar. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And it's Cruyff. It's a threatening ball. And Messi! Mighty close.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Zanetti. Now it's Azar. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shifted upfield. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That's going to go a long way. Driving forward. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And he shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Oh, smashing header! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Oh, that's a key interception. Number 2 then. England with another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Roberto Carlos getting this one clear. And he's whipped to the... He gets big! Suarez is flagged offside. Cruyff.
Vieira. And it's Seedorf. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Vieira. Odo. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Almost half an hour in now. Cruyff. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Tunisia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, that's been cut out. Well played. Park Ji-sung could move up a gear here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Great vision. And here's Mbappe. And he's intervened well there. England trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass.
England couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Cruyff. Vieira. Tunisia looking to pass their way through. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Howson is the team's great visionary. Ambitious ball here. Oh, well measured. Pullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Quality ball. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Zanetti. It's a promising position. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now, can they get him away? He's in plenty of space here.
2 added minutes has
And
been
it's
indicated.
Vieira. We are into stoppage time. Roberto Carlos. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying.
And a quick
An
reminder
engrossing
today,
half,
everybody,
but
to
we're
make
still
sure
where we
to put
started,
any litter in the
0-0.
bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation. Substitution for England, number 19.
Here we go again then.
Coming on to replace him.
The first
is
half brought no
number
goals.
5, Bellingham.
Looking tidy in possession here. Some really good ball movement. Vieira just eases him off the ball. Bellingham. Baresi. Here's Roberto Carlos. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. And it's Messi. Knocks it into space. Danger averted for now. Nesta. Zanetti. And it's Seedorf. Ball played for Nesta. Vieira. Bellingham. And it's Azar. Bellingham. Searching pass he's played there. Bellingham going face-to-face with his great rival. Otto tries a cross. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press.
Hazard! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Otto goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that looks a decent ball. And he plays one through. Oh, he's got a decent chance! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This for the lead. Doubt. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
The goal scorer for Tunisia after 62 minutes is number 10, Lionel Messi.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into it.
Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Real chance! He scores! Back to within one! Interesting! Simplicity itself.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Now it's Messi. Mbappe. Good, strong midfield running here. Pull it. And it's Zanetti. Oh, well measured. Thinks about the shot. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, that's well spotted. That has not gone well. That's the throw.
Substitution for England, number 13, Hazard. Coming on the field is
Vieira.
number 17.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Raul. Zanetti. Can he get onto this? Oh, that's nice. Has crossed into the middle. And that's the keeper's ball. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. Cruyff looking to penetrate opposition lines. And that's an excellent interception. Tunisia close now to seeing this one through to the end. He has a look up. Defending of the desperate variety.
England really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Now it's Mbappe. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Tunisia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Nicely shaped cross. Seedorf. And it's Messi. And Messi! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. And that has been clubbed away. And that's it. Tunisia pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Messi, voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
And please join me in wishing a happy
After all of that, Jim, what are you
wedding
thinking?
anniversary for one of our fan
Well,
club
that's what you
members.
call a job well done. The hosts didn't make it easy. There was a fair bit of battling they had to do, but they stuck at it, and they've come through very, very solidly.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello, everybody,
A clear
and
night,
welcome
all
to
the
today's
ingredients
match.
for a showcase game
Tunisia
that the passionate
against
crowd
Wales.
demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Takes a shot! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So, can he finish? It's in! Two, and we've barely begun here.
So smooth, a signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Messi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Tunisia with the corner, they're first. That's going to go a long way. Ball is over the line. Best.
Messi.
In with the challenge. Looking for the run. Now it's Ruben Neves. Always onto this. Mbappe receives it in.
Chance! It's there!
The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Ajax are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Looking to play him in.
He's having a shot! Lovely bit of skill.
Pinches it off him.
Midway through the first period,
And it's looking quite a game here. Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Mbappe.
shapes to shoot!
Raul. Ruben Neves. Best. Oh, nicely intercepted.
And here's Messi.
That's a good ball out wide. And this is Messi. Plays.
And the finish! Really well taken goal. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Rodri. And it's Azar. It's a pretty loose pass. Vieira. Looking for options for movement. Delivery from Mbappe. That's a throw. Nice physical challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. White. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he's got the beating of his man. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's a key interception. Best. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Raul. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe goes steaming forward. Threads one in. Great, it's Raul! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Raul deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And it's Ruben Neves. Ruben Neves looking to penetrate opposition lines. Now it's Messi. Searching pass he's played there. That's a shade optimistic.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Good play on the left-hand side here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe. That's been cut out, well played. And here's Hazard. Driving on and making good progress. Played out towards the right wing.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe! And a chance! Relentless! Just relentless!
How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight...
And there is the half-time whistle.
Tunisia have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team, and should that not change, they could go big from here.
Smoking is only
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. Here we go again then. And he was quick to react. Baresi. It's Roberto Carlos. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. Now it's Ruben Neves. And the shot's on here. Messi is flagged offside. Out of play for a goal kick. Baresi gathers from the goal kick. Now who's going to be first to this? Now it's Mbappe. Rodri. Now it's Ruben Neves. And it's made its way to him. That's a sharp pass. White, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's a sharp little ball here. He's shifting through the gears here.
He's had a shot! Oh, how's that for a goal? About as smooth as it gets. And they are right back within touch.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own. Real chance! He scored! And they are cruising away. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Tunisia blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Not the most accurate pass, but it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! All the way back. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Cruyff, and here's Mbappe. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
Substitution in progress.
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Ajax appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Mbappe. Rodri. Ruben Neves. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Messi. Can he spark a counter here? Ruben Neves. Ribéry. He's found some space. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Laid back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Vieira. Zanetti. Oh, good spread. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Vieira. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Seedorf, who's set up one goal so far. Roberto Carlos cuts out the pass. Nesta. Now it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Seedorf. He's beaten the last man. Mbappe! He has done it! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal. 99.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Tunisia have a free kick.
Substitution for Tunisia, number 15.
Tunisia can make their change now with a break in play.
Cruyff. Number 10,
Vieira.
Messi.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
Number 5, Seedorf. Number 3,
Steaming on goalwards.
And the shot!
And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And that's it.
Tunisia can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Tunisia.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
Mbappe has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bernardo Silva. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Ruben Neves. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now this could be a chance. A lovely roll! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Ajax with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that is expertly dealt with. Tunisia are looking to go forward now. Messi. That's very neat. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim, so how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers, but he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
White wins the duel this time. Mbappe chasing after it. Now it's Raul. Now it's Hazard. Mbappe. There's the shot. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Threads one in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Hazard. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Can he get it through? Oh, good take in a good area. Goes for a shot! And it's a goal! And it's Tunisia who take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have our breakthrough. Chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cruyff. Clipped into space. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Raul. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bernardo Silva. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a good spell of possession, this. And that's an excellent interception. And he's there to get it away. Now it's Raul. Hazard. Hazard! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
That has... It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Tunisia really could have done without this. So having trailed, this to go ahead. Well, would you believe that?
Oh, he never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
Hazard might just make this. Ruben Neves. And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Cruyff. And it's Messi. Head out towards the right wing. Well read, nice interception. Raul. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Best, a player who needs. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Hello everybody, and please
That's
join
been a decent
me in
45
wishing a
minutes.
happy
Competitive,
wedding
certainly,
anniversary
and
for
a
one
goal
of our
each.
fan club members.
Ajax get the ball rolling in the second half. Mbappe powering forward here. And it's Vieira. Bernardo Silva is the guilty party there. Now the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Ajax clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Raul. Now it's Ruben Neves. Bout of... It's Raul! And that has fair fizzed.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here. And here's Mbappe. That's been cut out, well played. Cruyff. Cruyff going full steam ahead down the left flank. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shit.
Oh, smashing header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Tunisia looking to pass their way through. Best. Seedorf can see things others simply cannot.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he was alert to it. Out to the right. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Maresi. Roberto Carlos. Strong running down that left flank. Zanetti. Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Mbappe. Ruben Neves.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Raul. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! He's through now, and the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
And it's Hazard. Now it's Mbappe. Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Mbappe.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Substitution in progress.
Rodri. And Dixon. And it's Ribery. Looking for the run. Tries a shot! All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Tunisia present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Ball on the spot. Can he? The comeback is complete. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it. Ajax surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Mbappe. It's a searching pass, and he was quick to react.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Griezmann. Baresi calmly anticipates. Now it's Mbappe. Rodri promptly onto that, and that is that. Ruben Neves. Aims beyond the defence.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Corner number 2 then. And he's gone looking for safety. Tunisia have the chance to go the other way. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Ajax really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
He's on it, can he get away? Now it's Griezmann. Ajax finding their passes. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
There will be 3
Ruben
minutes
Neves.
at a time.
And he cuts out the supply. Ribery. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Neymar. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. He's found a way through. Best. And the referee brings it to a close. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game.
To all members of the crowd,
So Jim, how do you reflect on what we... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening. The
today's
skies are
match.
clear, the noise is
Tunisia
fervent, the
against
atmosphere
Ajax.
frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here.
Mbappe!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Oh, nice touch. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. What? Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Tunisia presented with a golden opportunity here. This for the lead. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And he was quick to react. Mbappe. Raul. That is good alertness. Oh no, that was never going to make it. That's good vision. Rodri. Now it's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tunisia leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Cruyff. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cruyff. And it's Cruyff. Driving forward. Can he get it through? Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Messi. Tries a shot! It's in!
A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Tunisia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
No way through there. And here's Messi. Messi. Not the most accurate pass. Raul goes on a charge down the left. Now it's Raul. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that was vital.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Corner. Keeper's dealt with that. Tunisia have the chance to go the other way. White spots it and intercepts. Almost half an hour in now. Looking to play him in. Van Bouten kept his eye on it, and he's there. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's one-on-one! He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied. He's trying the shot.
Oh, well done for him to take the shot on. He did at least hit the target.
No, that's been intercepted. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he's picked out the run. And he's... Chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. That pass isn't the best. Shot could be on. And they can counter here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And it's made its way to him. Now there's a fine ball. Seedorf. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, he's bustling through here. Mbappe. And he shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And this is Cruyff. Look at this. Shoots! Euphoria! Utopia! And they are cavorting! And the lead is extended still further. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Ruben Neves. And it's half-time here. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Thank you very much for your
Tunisia are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. There's the start of the second half. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. And here's Raul. Tries to pass. He's having a shot! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
And it's Messi. Ruben Neves. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Crosses...
Roll! Great football, shot and save.
Costa Curta makes the interception. Messi. He's in a good position.
And the shot! He's scored! They're back within reach!
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Ajax give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. And it's White.
And a chance!
Cruyff. Messi. And there's green grass ahead of him. Now Mbappe.
Oh, that's a super piece of goalkeeping.
I just thought he showed a little too much of it to the keeper, but I think he read the situation very well.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And here's Raul. Hazard. Raul. And here's Mbappe.
Shot a goal! It's in! And they are dragging it back! Game on again!
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down.
Goes for a shot! He has done it! They are right back in business!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back to it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away.
And the finish! Goal! Ajax! And the comeback is complete!
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Ajax take the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Substitutions taking place.
Ruben Neves looking to play it into the box. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Pings it across. Cruyff gets it away. Now here's the delivery. Nesta getting this one clear. Messi. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And it's Seedorf. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's found a way through. And now they can clear their lines. Messi absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Baresi. Nesta. And it's played forward. Has a look and plays it forward.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Roberto Carlos. Messi. Best, a player who needs no introduction. And it's Cruyff. Here's a shapes to shoot!
And it's in! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Substitution. There will be 5 minutes.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
That has ended up in no man's land. White kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That'll be a throw-in. Oh, what a mistake! It's run loose here. Skims one in. And time is up. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Mbappe claiming the match ball here. He was the difference.
Just a quick announcement.
Tunisia succeeded in minimising the damage caused by their numerical disadvantage. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise
Tunisia
is fervent,
against
the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. That is good alertness. It's a good spell of possession, this. And he's there to belt it away. That'll be a throw-in. Now it's Ruben Neves. Lovely feet. Mbappe. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Ajax!
Messi really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Tunisia finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Back into the middle. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, no joy this time. He's gone forward. Now it's Mbappe. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Raul. Now it's Mbappe. Raul. And the shot! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Ajax are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Decent chance!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk.
Can he finish? He scored! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Messi. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Mbappe, and this is Messi. Ruben Neves. Now it's Mbappe, and they can counter here. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Cruyff. Messi. Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
He's through here. Now it's Mbappe. Shapes to shoot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Ruben Neves. And here's Mbappe. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's an imaginative pass. Van Bouten gets across to intercept that. Half an hour played now. Raul looking to add to his goal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Seedorf. Mbappe. And here's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Brilliantly cut out. Vieira demonstrating his defensive quality there. Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. This looks promising. It's an inviting looking ball, that. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Messi. Played out towards the right wing. And no, that was never going to make it. Ruben Neves. Out to the left it goes. And this is Raul. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Cruyff. Well, that's beautifully weighted. White. Messi. Ruben Neves. Oh, super find. Roberto Carlos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, that pass isn't the best.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Messi. Messi. And now the breakaway. Oh, perfectly measured that.
And he shoots! And he hits the net! 2 up now, and
They are cruising. And that is... And the whistle goes for half-time.
And a quick announcement today that memorabilia from today's match is now on sale in the Stadium Hall.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball.
He's having a go!
And that is great goalkeeping.
Tunisia are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Bout of passing here, really.
There's the shot!
And it's come back out to him. And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Vieira. Cruyff. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? It's their second corner of the game. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Not the most accurate pass.
Chance! It's in!
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Now it's Raul. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Now it's Hazard. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Ruben Neves ready to try one. This the perfect shot. He's gone for it! That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Ajax are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to... I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he's intervened well there. Probing pass. And he cuts out the supply. Rodri. Can he get it through? Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Seedorf. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Ruben Neves. Messi, who does have an assist to his name. And this is Raul. Hazard.
And a chance! He scores!
So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So now the difference is 3.
Knocks it into space. Roberto Carlos. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Mbappe. Passing nice and neat. Tunisia finding their passes. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Leicester makes the interception. He's free.
Roll!
And he seemed certain to get the 6th.
What a fabulous run. OK, it
Substitution
didn't
in
come off in the
progress.
end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Oh, what a climb! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Roberto Carlos.
Mbappe really well and stopped it.
Now it's Griezmann. Baresi calmly anticipates. And it's Cruyff.